Okay, I hope the audio is audible here. I'm just recording something really quick here, just for the record. So let's see this one. Learning coding without creating a project is like learning to swim without water. That's Pratham, 2020. Learning coding without creating a project is like learning to swim without water. This year, April. And then this one, Jack Forge, 2021. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You can see it. Just a funny tweet. Basically the same thing. HTML 3 hours, CSS 5 hours, JavaScript 6 hours, font, choosing font, selection of font, 23 hours instead of 28 hours. The original was in 2021. This one is this year, 2022, in May. All right. Let's see this thread. 5 blockchain app ideas for beginners. This is April 28th. And then what I'm going to do here is, I think I'm going to select this one. And then let's search for the same thing. So this is April 28th, April 16th. It looks like this one is pretty similar to this one. Let's look into that. Because it's the exact same text, I think. A wallet that allows you to spend your ETH cryptocurrency, Ethereum wallet. You will learn about access control. A wallet that allows you to spend your ETH cryptocurrency, you will learn about access control. Coincidence? Maybe, so let's look into that. Let's go back here, and then I'm gonna put them side by side, just like that. So this is from Param, April 16th. Let's see. 5 blockchain app ideas for beginners. 5 blockchain app ideas for beginners. Most effective way to become a Web3 developer is to build projects. The most effective way to become a blockchain developer is to build projects. So there are slight changes, but it's almost basically the same thing. One simple storage. Implement a smart contract that can read data from this database and update it as well. Implement a smart contract that can read data from this database and update it as well. So let's just scroll through. To-do list application. This client-side app is not going to talk to a web backend, but instead to the blockchain. This client-side app is not going to talk to a web backend, but instead to the blockchain. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to see if this one is the original, because after all this, I'm getting, kind of more skeptical. And the funny thing, I guess, is this might not even be the original. This is April. This one's March, it looks like. And this might actually be the original one. So let's check that. The most effective way to become a blockchain developer is to build projects. So that's March. Simple storage, same thing. Implement a smart contract that can read data from this database and update it as well. And then all the way to to-do lists. This client-side app is not going to talk to a web backend, but instead to the blockchain. This client-side app is not going to talk to a web backend, but instead to the blockchain. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm just going to close this part. What is an NFT? June 19th. So just like before, I'm going to take this bit and search for that. They possess a key property known as the token ID, blah, 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 blah. There's this one from February, and there's this one from May. This one seems like the earliest one, so let's take a look at that. But this one seems like only this part was taken. So I think this is the more complete version. I guess, some of these people kind of copy from each other. It's hard, sometimes hard to know like where the original one comes from, but let's see. So this one's from May. What is an NFT? Complete guide. Here's a complete explanation which can be helpful for beginners to learn about NFTs. June. Here is a complete explanation which can be helpful for beginners to learn about NFTs. What is an NFT and what does NFT stand for? Let's see this one. Non-fungible more or less means it's unique and can't be replaced with something else. Non-fungible more or less means it's unique and can't be replaced with something else. Okay, let's scroll down. How does an NFT work? So you can see, first of all, the structure is the same. How is an NFT different from cryptocurrency? How is an NFT different from cryptocurrency? I can copy this text. It's the same. Same thing here. 5. How does an NFT work? NFTs exist on a blockchain, which is a distributed public ledger that records transactions. NFTs exist on a blockchain, which is a distributed public ledger that records transactions. Specifically, NFTs are blah, 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 blah. So let's again make sure that this one came first before this one. I can do that by searching again, just like that. So this is June, this is May. Again, people copying from each other. I guess this one kind of came first. This one was copied from that, and then this one was copied from that. It's possible that there's something else that I can find on Google. So let's try that. Maybe actually this one. So how does an NFT work? NFTs. So this is the exact same text. This one claims it was published on February 2nd, but who knows? The point is, these things could be copied from anywhere. But the only thing I can verify is, on Twitter, basically. Because on other sites, it claims that it came, it was published in February. But unless I go into, Internet Archive or something like that, it's hard to know. It's hard to verify the dates. Okay, so I think those are some of the players around. What's the word? Well, some of the copied tweets that I found. At least these two tweets, these two threads. To be fair, not all tweets and threads on this account are copies of other tweets and threads, but it's something I noticed. So I just wanted to make this video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna publish it, make it public or anything like that, but just wanted to make a record of this. That's it.